Welcome to everybody. This is Monday, February the 19th, and we are talking about some of the things that have been going on this week. We had something interesting happen in our group. We got a new member who just contacted Shackley, and the way he got involved with us, with Shackley, was he read a book about uh, grass-fed beef. He wanted to start his own grass-fed beef program, and in this book, it told him that if he would use Shackley Basic H, the old Basic H, in the water, it would help keep parasites down. And so he bought that big old 5-gallon. You know what that's like. Got the big old 5-gallon, and that was enough for him to become a member. So we have a new member, and I visited with him after I saw the order come through, and he told me about the book, and I ordered it for Jim because I think you guys, most of you know that he's very interested in farming, and he had lived on a ranch as a youngster. So he got the book, and he's ready to have a cow. I'm not sure where we'd put it, but he's all ready to have a cow because it's all interesting, you know, to learn about all that. And he's always believed in Basic H. I mean, that's been something that's been special to him for a long time. So he truly believes in it. And
what's the name of the book, Phyllis? Do you know?
Yep, something about salad. If you'll wait just 1 second, I'll grab it. Just 1 minute.
Oh, I've got to park the car, my garage in the truck.
I'm sorry, I wasn't here.
Okay, you got to be proud of me. My brain remembered the first word. It's called salad bar beef. 3 words. Salad bar, like you go to a restaurant and go through the salad bar. Salad bar beef, and it's by Joel, Joel, Salatin, Salatin. And
Okay.
I said I'm going to look and see if there was an index because Jim, yeah, there is an index. Folks, there's some noise on the line. If you're doing something that you don't want us to listen to, would you mind to just put your mute on for me, please?
Phyllis, spell his last name again.
Salatin, Salatin. And his book is pretty thick. I got it on Amazon. It's got an index in the back. And sure enough, Basic H, and it gives the pages, because that's where Jim started reading right there. So this guy is not your, I would say he's outside the box, if that makes any sense to y'all a little bit. So some of the ideas he says are not going to be just your ordinary, what do you call it, traditional comments, I don't think, but he's got really good ideas. And so it was very interesting that he got that book and read it, and then when it says do this, he decided to do it. You know, not everybody will read what you're told to do or try and then go do it. And I was impressed that he was willing to do that. So that was good.
You know, Phyllis, I have a customer who started buying the Basic H from me for his cows, and he saw it in something, a little newsletter called The Grass Farmer. Apparently, people have put information about Basic H before in there, and that's how I got him from
Yeah.
doing that.
Well, you know, I don't think Shackley, I'm not sure what the right word is. I don't think that this is something that
they promote, huh?
Right. Thank you. That's the right word, that they are promoting anymore. But, you know, people that have been in the industry for a while and have used it, I think they're very thankful that they still have the original Basic H, because that's what they want to use in their
I used to have a customer that ordered 30 gallons every year.
Whoa.
A 30-gallon drum.
Wow.
I have heard that people save thousands of dollars on irrigation if they use
this person was a peanut farmer, and he used that Basic H in his irrigation system. And every year at harvest time, he would go to the same co-op that his neighbor's one went to, and two things happened. His was always a better yield, and the mineral content or something with his soybeans was better than the rest of them. So
Wow.
we used 30 gallons every year.
That's amazing. Well, and it doesn't take very much. So unless you have a pretty major operation, even 5 gallons is going to last a long time. I got that for Jim, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. He puts it in the garden. I think it helps with the wetting of the soil and so forth. So it's good
Well,
stuff.
for years people were using Basic H for soil, for fertilizer, and it got pretty well known, and folks started noticing some where they'd waste their car out in the yard. That area always had greener and higher grass.
Wow.
And so then Shackley, after some years of people doing it that way, they came up with soil conditioner. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Soil conditioner was just Basic H in another container.
Wow. Wow. Well, that's good, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I have muted nearly everybody because I could not locate the source of the interference. So if you want to speak, let me just let you know to touch your mute button. Okay, anybody else want to share? We've had some good stories from different folks I've heard this week. If they want to talk, we'll be glad to hear you.
I have a niece that lost her daughter. It'll be 2 years in May, her 21-year-old daughter, and she's really struggled with depression and energy. And she called me on Friday asking about weight loss. And so after we talked a bit, I asked if she'd just like to take the health print. And so she put, and then when I saw her health print, she'd put her first goal as energy, and her weight was last. And so from that, she was able, we talked about it, and she placed an order, and she's already feeling better. She's doing the Life Shake and and Menopause Balance Complex. That's what she wanted to start with. And I suggested that maybe she would like to add the Vita-Lea Gold to fill in any gaps she might have. And she, by Sunday, not by this Sunday, but right after she got her products, she started taking them immediately. And like the next day, she could tell a difference in her energy just from starting those products. And she had just been in the morning, she'd struggled with depression, and in the morning she would just get up and have a cup of coffee and go to work, and just didn't have the energy to even take care of herself. And it's just been amazing. She's had every day since she started taking the products, she says, I wake up, and instead of just rolling over, not wanting to get out of bed, she goes, I just wake up and I get up. And anyway, she's very excited, and I'm thrilled for her.
Oh, that is wonderful, Linda. That's a great story. Well, if you've been sadly lacking in nutrients and you start getting the ones that your body needs, well, that is really exciting. So thank you, Linda. I appreciate that. Anybody else wish to share a story from this week? You'll need to unmute yourself, but I'd be glad to hear if anybody else wants to share. Okay, if not, I'm going to go ahead and talk about what Liebert asked us to talk about last week about the, well, he said we might want to know more about it. I did not, I had these things up on my computer, and then I got sidetracked and they weren't there anymore. So let me open up just a second, and then I'll share with you as soon as I get them open so you can see what we're talking about. Here we go. Let's share the screen. When I was talking with Liebert, he gave me two websites that might be helpful with if you'd like to look at them, and it's these top two right here. If you can see my screen, they're the first two here, and if you can't see my screen, I will read the names to you. So if you go to YouTube, I just typed in mail with PayPal, and these are the ones that showed up. The first one is called How to Ship with PayPal Tutorial, and this is a gentleman that must have a little business on eBay, so he's always talking about mailing some figures, but you'll get the drift of how you handle it. And then the second, that one's about 6 minutes and 38 seconds if you're trying to decide if you've got the right one. And the second one is a tutorial, 1 minute and 52 seconds, how to create and print a shipping label online. And those two are both helpful to give you some suggestions on how to go about it. I have not yet signed up for doing that. I thought maybe I might like to do that or see if I could get started on it, but there's some things that you need to do to get started, so I haven't done it yet. One thing that I would like to know, Liebert, is how you get what labels
The
do you
blank
buy?
labels.
Yeah, where do you get those?
I forget. I can find out exactly where. I'll do some research on it. I think I got them through Amazon.
Okay, is it just an Avery label though?
Well, it's not an Avery. Let me take a look and see if there's a name on them.
Okay. When you open up PayPal, you have your home page, and you come on down to the left side here. It's got selling tools, and here you'll see you have multi-order shipping. So if you don't have a screen, you can't see it. It's on the left side. They have lots of menu items. Go down to selling tools, and the second item.
Excuse me for making noise with my. I have a headset that I took off and I laid it down, and I probably made a noise. Here's I'm looking. Here's the name of the deal. I'll just spell it out. PACKZON. Shipping labels.
Okay, PACK, like pack, ZON.
Yeah, ZON.
Shipping labels. Okay.
And it says for use with laser and inkjet printers, and it's 2 labels per sheet.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's the way it looked like it would be, 2 labels.
I'm seeing if now here's I don't know if this number might come in handy. MPN DL8511S.
Okay.
But I believe I just went to Amazon and wrote, searched for shipping labels. I believe that's how I came up with this. That's all the information I have. But you get about, I think, 100 sheets. And there's a little trick to when you get ready to print the label to learn how to do that. So what it'll automatically do, one of these programs that we're looking at, and I think they do with what is the thing they do with eBay. That seems like those people we're looking at, they do it with.
Right, that's what I'm thinking.
Now, if you send out something that's less than 13 ounces, I believe it is, then you can send it first class. If you go to a post office, they're going to charge, you're going to pay for premium.
Yeah, the priority. Yeah.
Priority.
Mm-hmm.
And so this way, it gives you a choice when you get through it, and you can choose first class.
Okay.
And then once you get these labels, you can always go to YouTube and ask them, how do I print mailing, and labels, and you can get it that way, or I can help find it again. But anyway, it's been really a great thing with these. And also, you don't have to have these labels. You can just print it on regular paper and then just
tape it on.
Use tape, but you must be careful and don't tape over the barcode.
Okay, no tape on the barcode.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can just use regular, I did for a while, just printed my own label on paper. And but it's been a big help.
Okay. Well, I didn't have anything to print, so I didn't actually go through this process, but it looks like it's relatively simple, and anybody that wants to try to do it, if you want to contact me or Lieber, I'm sure either one of us can walk you through it. I thought I might, I send Vitalizer to my grandchildren, and so I might I have a little scale. I thought I might weigh that one and get it up, and then I can practice on that. So
Even if you do have to go, if it's over 13 ounces and you have to go priority, it's still cheaper to do it this way. And the convenience of it is really good, that you don't have to go stand in line at a post office.
yeah. Now I understood from one of those videos it said you could basically leave it at your post office, or I mean your outside at your mailbox, and they'll take it right there, so you don't ever have to even leave the house, which I
Yeah.
thought sounded like a really good deal.
Well, I'm at this senior apartment, and I just go downstairs and leave it at the desk, and
Yeah,
the mailman picks it up.
that's nice.
Of course,
Yep.
I've got quite a situation here. I'm the only Shackley distributor that I know of that gives car hop service.
Yeah, we're proud of you, Leland.
So we make the best of whatever we have, right?
Yeah, I hear you there. Okay. Okay, so like I say, if you have questions or you want help, let me know, because I will work through that with getting my label for my grandson and see if I can figure out how to make that happen. I also wanted to let you know that, or ask you if everybody got your letter from Heather Chastain last week about the new product coming. Did everybody get that?
I guess I may have got it. I didn't read it.
Oh, read it. It's exciting.
And you emailed it to us?
Nope. Heather Chastain sent you a letter in the mailbox, a snail mail letter.
Oh.
It talks about something green in spring, a real boost to your business. Green organic packs a powerful boost of nutrition into your Shackley shake. She does everything except tell you the name of it. But she says that they're going to be mailing that out. And on the 7th, the call that's a week from Wednesday, they'll be talking about it. You may remember that I mentioned to you before that there's going to be exciting things coming up on that call. So you do not want to miss that call. Marie, have you joined us?
It's Shirley.
Shirley. Okay, Shirley, great. Glad to see you that you joined us. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get on there earlier. I had 2 customers having to deal with it. I'm sorry.
Well, it's okay. Customers are good.
Oh, I know. I didn't want to lose the time with.
No, I understand. I have nearly everybody muted, Shirley, because we've been having interference on the line. I don't know where it was coming from. So if you need to speak, well, just unmute yourself and go right ahead and do that. Okay, so anyway, I'm looking at my letter, and I am really excited about it. It looks like it's going to be a good price, an affordable, easy price. So I hope that you'll be looking forward to getting your products. It says that they'll get to you around the 6th, and the call is on the 7th. So I'm thinking that you'll have them whenever she's on the call and talking about them. So this is extremely exciting. I think this is a product that other companies have had, and so it's really nice that we get to have it also. And of course, you know that if we have it, it'll be top-notch quality and well-researched, and they've given us something that our bodies can really use. So hope you'll enjoy that. There's nothing like being able to have your own green things to put into your Shackley protein, your shake. Jim raises kale, and so I really enjoy having nice fresh kale. Every other day we have kale, and every other day we have blueberries. So it's fun to feel like you're getting fresh things that are going to be nutritious and will help your body. Okay, I'm going to unmute everybody and see if anybody has any last things you want to say before we end our meeting. Okay, well, I really appreciate the input that y'all provided today, and wish you best wishes on growing your business. February is a short month, so I know we just have a few days left here, but I hope that you'll be able to see some good activity. We want to increase our activity. We want to help other people to feel good. Some of the things I've been listening to, like what Linda said about her niece and how much better she feels, that really is why we do this. It's nice to get paid for it, but it's really great to know that you're making an impact on other people's lives. So I just wanted to remind us. Of course, we all know that's why we're doing it. So
one of the things that really got my attention when I started with Shackley. They said, use 2 products in 30 days, guaranteed to feel better in 30 days. And that was pretty amazing. And I wasn't really looking for much change, but 2 weeks after that, just walking along there, and I realized I've got more energy than I've had in a long time. Our energy level goes down slowly, little by little, and we accept everything as normal. As our
Yeah.
energy level gets a lot lower, we accept that as normal, but that's not normal.
Right.
So when we give our cells the right food that it needs, we begin to have more energy. It's an amazing thing.
It really is. I know that my stepmom said the same thing when she started taking it. She said they really couldn't afford for her to take it, and she knew she was going to get her money back, so she saved her
Yeah.
receipt. Well, she
I
didn't ever
tell
get her money
people
back.
we'll give you money. I tell people we'll give you your money back if you don't like the product or anything. Shoot, I'll give you your money back if you don't like the color of the label.
Yeah. Well, we want happy customers, but I think if they'll
That's,
take it for the 30 days, they'll definitely see a difference. And so
yeah, absolutely.
makes a huge difference. Well, guys, I really wish I could tell y'all how much I appreciate y'all. You're just a great group, and I'm looking forward to seeing those of you that can go to convention. It'll be really wonderful to see you in Las Vegas. But in the meantime, we'll hopefully see you someplace else around. And I'll wish you a happy February, and look forward to seeing you next week on the 5th, I think it is, of February, March. And so in the meantime, enjoy your daffodils. I hope you got some blooming where you are.
Oh,
Thanks.
yes.
Okay, so bye-bye
Thanks,
now.
Phyllis. Goodbye now, everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Phyllis. Bye.
Bye-bye.